Hey guys, it's Rusty. This will be part 2 of my collection update. I did the first part, I think Friday night, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, over the weekend I did go to my, visit my grandma for her 80th birthday. Unfortunately, when I went to the flea market, the guy there didn't have any Super Nintendo systems, but he did have an original Nintendo that he was going to sell me for $45, which, I figured I could get a better deal somewhere else. And he also tried to sell... He had a ton of Super Nintendo games. I mean, he had like 4 carts full of them. So I offered a whole bunch of games that I wanted to get. And he was going to sell like each cartridge for like $20. And some of them beyond that. And so I was just like, you know, forget this. And plus, I'm kind of more interested in getting a Sega Genesis because they're really cheap right now at Play and Trade anyways. So I'll look into getting that. Now on to my collection update. As you guys probably already know, because I probably just posted this video, I just recently got Pokemon Soul Silver and the strategy guide for the game, thanks to Stormcloud Reigns. So I'm still super pumped up about that. But the next thing I have here is a bunch of PSP games that I got from Best Buy. My dad actually purchased this because the only reason why my dad ever got a PSP was because of Hot Shots Golf. He was just obsessed with that game, even on the PlayStation 2. He always picked up Hot Shots 3 and Hot Shots 4 like the day it came out and was just super obsessed with that game. So when those people ended up stealing his PSP and my PSP in those games, and I told him that I just recently got that PSP deal for my friend, he went on BestBuy.com and bought Hot Shots, and it was a buy 2 PSP game, get one free, so he let me pick the other 2 games. So here they are. We got Hot Shots Golf Open Tee. He was really excited about that. And I am too. I like this game. We used to play wirelessly all the time, so that's a good one. I got Twisted Metal Head On. It was a launch game for the PSP, but I always enjoyed the Twisted Metal games on the original PlayStation, so I'm sure this is no exception. Loco Roco 2. I have heard really great things about it. I was kind of hesitant to get it myself, though, because it just looks so strange. But I saw Pete Dorr had the first one, and Dog in My Lens either had the first or second, I remember, in one of her collection updates. So those 2 people were reason enough to buy this. So, you know, I figured I'd give it a try. And it was $9, so, I mean, I couldn't really beat that. The next thing I forgot to show you guys, the other thing that my friend gave me along with his PSP and all those games, was this pathetic movie, Triple X State of the Union. Yeah. Okay. When Vin Diesel did this role, I thought it was kind of like cool. He's like, you know, this big, badass, you know, white dude, bald head, you know, really cool. And then you get Ice Cube. This guy's such a bum. I thought he was rapping. Since when did he make movies? So yeah, I'm not ever gonna watch this piece of crap. But Ice Cube, stick to rapping, okay? I don't like your rap, but I'm sure it's better than this. Another thing here I found in my closet, I don't even know why I have this or what it's used for, but it's a Nintendo 64 Jumper Pack. If any of you guys need this, let me know and we'll work something out. Again, that's a Nintendo 64 Jumper Pack, so, yeah. Another thing I found in my closet was DS Lite screen protectors from China. So those are kind of cool. Everything's written in Chinese. I don't know what it says, but I'm sure it says any games that come from eBay that we make are fake, or something like that. Okay, this next thing, I forgot to show this in my last collection update. There's a DS game here, a couple others, but this is the only one that kind of stood out to me, was Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I didn't own Phantom Hourglass, but I figured if I could get Spirit Tracks for free, I might as well give it a whirl. I haven't started playing it yet, but I'm sure I'll get into it at some point. Okay, the next games were kind of the things I decided to pick up because I didn't get my the SNES over the weekend and I still had some extra cash. So I figured I'd pick these up. Well, I went into Play and Trade and I had a buy 2, get 2 free on Xbox, PS2, or GameCube games. And they had some pretty decent Xbox titles, so I figured I'd go with that. But they also had a buy 2, get 1 free on all used games in general. And since I just bought my PSP and I didn't have very many games for it, I figured I'd kind of splurge on that. And so I picked up some pretty good PSP titles. I'll get on that first. First one here I got was Rock Band Unplugged. I started playing this last night. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's different than any console Rock Band because you don't have any instruments, but using the face buttons on the PSP, it's actually pretty fun. There's a lot of great tracks on this one, so I definitely recommend picking this up, and you can get it for $10 right now at GameStop, so I recommend getting it. It's a really good game. I like it. Next one here, Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. I wanted this game even before my PSP was stolen, just because I've always been a huge fan. I can't talk. I'm sorry. A huge fan of the Ratchet & Clank games ever since the first one on the PlayStation 2. Going Commando is by far my favorite one out of all of them. But Ratchet & Clank Size Matters on the portable, on the go, I couldn't beat it. Got it for $7, so I was really excited about that. The next one, I've also been wanting to play this game for a really long time, and that's Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. But yeah, it looks like a really great game. Really fast-paced kind of action game. It looked a little similar to Kingdom Hearts for some reason, I don't know. But looks sweet, and I love Final Fantasy, so I figured I'd give that a whirl too. I think I got that for like $13, which was great. Alright, now on to my Xbox games that I got. And it was a great deal. I mean, it was buy two, get two free. But the two games that I bought were Silent Hill 2, Restless Dreams. I'm a huge Silent Hill fan, so I figured I'd pick this game up. I never played it when I owned the original Xbox, but I've only heard great things about it, and it got great reviews, so I figured I'd check it out. The next one here is Half-Life 2. I never played the orange box on the 360. I'm still looking to get that. But, you know, for, like, I think it was $9, you know, I couldn't beat it. And, I mean, this got, like, the game of the year for, like, PC and Xbox and everything else. And Valve is just a phenomenal company. They make some great games. And, so I'm sure this will be no exception. And I heard it was just way ahead of its time when it came out. So I'm really looking to get into this. I have not started playing it yet. The next one here, I got this one for free, was Splinter Cell Double Agent. I remember getting this game on the Wii when it first came out, and I never really got into it very much. So I figured I'd give it another whirl, and so yeah, I'm excited to get into that. I haven't started playing it yet. Next one here, I actually have started playing it, like 2 hours into it last night, was Max Payne. I've heard great things about this game, and I haven't played any of them, and I know Max Payne 3 is coming out soon for the 360 and PS3, so I wanted to try and maybe pick up this one, and maybe in the future pick up the second one so I can get familiar with the story. But after playing this game for about 2 hours, it kind of reminded me of 3 games. If you threw these 3 games in a blender, this is probably what you could get. And that's The Godfather, Enter the Matrix, and GTA 3. The Godfather, because there's a lot of mob things going on here, and, you know, you're in New York City, and, you know, like Hell's Kitchen and certain places that just kind of reminded me of The Godfather. Grand Theft Auto 3, because if you look here, I mean, it's made by Rockstar, you know, just some of the character dialogue and everything, and the shooting mechanics, like the way you aim and stuff, the way the character moves around the screen, it just seems really familiar to, or really similar to the Grand Theft Auto games, so but that's a good thing. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. And then Enter the Matrix, because you can kind of slow down time in certain sequences of the game, so you can kind of shoot people and, you know, dodge bullets or whatever. Not really dodge bullets, but just jump out of the way. But that aspect of the game is kind of felt rushed for me and kind of dated. I'm sure for the time it was, you know, really kind of revolutionary and really cool, but nothing else. This game is really great, and I got it for free. It was initially $4 though, and so if you guys can pick this up at a local GameStop or Play and Trade or whatever, you guys should. I'm really enjoying it, and hopefully I can pick up the second one at some point, and then I'll probably pick up the third when it comes out. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment below if you have any suggestions for games, or if you're interested in the Far Cry 2 limited edition, or whatever, that N64 Jumper Pack, let me know. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.